But here, I gotta do this that way. I guess I can keep on rambling while I carry this dude. Don't forget to groom it every now and then too. Whenever I'm showering, like, I've always been putting some stuff on my mustache too, and I have been lately on my beard as well. That's been the case. You like never a bad time to pick up some metal. Let's see here. Yeah, me personally, absolutely adorable. Holy shit. Isn't it nice?
Something about getting what they were owed?
I'm pretty sure someone sent this to me, this Mew plush. I don't remember if it was you or if it was Anima or what, because I've had it for a few years now.
A group of bandits has been
And I
harassing the
had it
grew
here
up in
for like the
as long as I
Pokemon
can
Super Mystery
remember.
Dungeon playthrough was the case, and I just haven't really put it back. It hasn't really been the case on the couch back there, because I've been occupied with other things. And I have like you can't see it, but I have a whole bunch of 3D printing stuff on the right side of the couch. And I have my whole pile of dragons that I'm putting together for Dragon. I just printed one of these poison dragons earlier today in my 2-color blue and red filament. So I was doing this earlier today, was the case, and this can be a prize for someone in the if the camera focuses in one of the Smash tournaments. Because it's like it's half blue, half red, and it looks kind of cool. But I've just been developing my dragon pile. That's what I've been doing. A little pile of dragons. Whoa, one of them starting to slip. I've been 3D printing like crazy lately. And I have a whole bunch of 3D printed crap all over the place, including, come on, switch layouts, please. There we go. Jeez, why is my computer lagging so much when I play this game sometimes? So it's on the side of the couch that you can't really see like the little edge. Well, you can see a little bit of it, but you don't know what to look for to notice. No, actually, there isn't actually anything in the camera shot that's 3D printing stuff. I was about to say it's like too small to be able to see it on the layout anyway, but nope, it's actually just barely out of the shot, all my 3D printing crap that is currently on the couch. So, yeah. No, I've still got so many Durgans to do. But yeah, just remember Chucky's the newest one. I think that there have been new ones since Chucky. I need to go some other way, don't I? How many Mew plushes do you have? This one, at least. This might be my only one. I don't think I have any others. Yeah, I think you just remembered you bought one and went to Houston a couple of years ago and might have mailed to you at the same time as the time gear. Yeah, I think there's Mew plushes from you. But yeah, in terms of dragons, if I want to be able to give a dragon to like each of the players podiuming for all 3 of the tournaments, that's 3 people for free-for-all, 3 people for singles, but then 6 people for doubles, because first, second, and third place are each a team of 2. So I would need to make a total of 12 dragons. And I do want to keep one of these transition ones. So I mean, in terms of my pile here right now, this is 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I still gotta print some stashes for these guys. So I'm at 4 right now. I guess you could say 5. I could give away like my little green one that was chilling here for a long time, but it's not as cool. I want to use more of my cool colors, not have one prize that's like less cool. Put that all there. So I'm at 4. I'm gonna print some other things too, like some of these Mario mushrooms that are containers and stuff. Like this failed multicolor one because I ran out of red, like when I printed this a year ago. Print some of these soft containers and stuff. And I'll probably play around with some different dragon designs. Like, I actually printed a new one of these just earlier today. Just took it off the build plate. I still only have to print the eyes and then glue them in. So this will be another thing that I print some of. That back there, and hopefully not forget that I put it back there. But yeah. Okay, lol, even if it isn't from you, it's still hella cute. It probably is. Probably is from you. I wonder if I could just, like, call my horse and mount the horse and run in that way. Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, each of those dragons takes like 5 to 6 hours to print. I could probably speed it up if I was more familiar with like tinkering around with like the intricate settings of a 3D printer now that I've upgraded my hot end to something a lot better than my original one. I could probably decrease that speed by a significant margin, but I don't know the best way to do that. Like, I could just raw increase the print speed and see if it affects the quality. See what happens. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll do that with like some test calibration prints at some point. But yeah, each of those dragons takes a while, so I usually wake up and like start a print and then just leave it for like half the day. And then if I'm not streaming, then I can just, like, do a second one in the day. Or if I am streaming, then I'll
Does
just
my
do one
enchanting
in a
rescuer
day.
have a name?
But, like, I'll
Well met. I'm Likinos,
I'll get 'em done.
famed poet of Athens.
I'll print a bunch of
I have
stuff.
come to visit my dear pater and brother.
Just come to Friday with, like, a
Speaking of
big bag
which-
of dragons.
Timotheos, I'm home.
Because, yeah, I figure that'll be
This
cool
is the
prizes,
lovely
where it's, like,
Cassandra.
it's not
She
that
rescued me on
costly
my
to
way
me.
here.
But it's, like, something cool
Where
and
is-
awesome still. Because, I mean, you go to, like, a gaming convention or something like that and see stuff like that for
Father's
sale, and
Day.
it'll cost,
What?
like, $50 at
He was
least.
killed a few days ago by local
Whereas in
bandits.
terms of material cost to me, it's, like, less than $2 worth
is
of
how you
filament, I'm
tell
fairly
me?
certain.
I need to prepare for the burial. I suggest you do the same.
So I did just spend,
For
like,
saving my
$200 of filament.
If you're as tough as you look, I could use your
Yesterday.
help with something else before you go.
Is the case. Because I want to get, like, new filaments, but
Can
they're
you
each, like,
believe
1
him?
kilogram rolls, and I'll probably be using each of them for, like, you know, the next couple of years. Is the case. I could even use them for frag prizes next year.
We all grieve differently.
So I got a rainbow plastic filament line.
Ever since Timotheos
I got
returned from the war,
a black
he's been
filament that glows in the dark with green
He fought for
specks all
Athens?
over.
For a little
Um,
while,
I got one
So
that's
did my
supposed to
pater.
change
Now
colors
they're
when
both
exposed to
fishermen.
light.
or my pater was, I guess.
Give him time.
And I got a
I'll
tricolor
leave the
one.
brooding to Timotheos. You're a mercenary.
So
right?
that poison dragon that
I
I was
want
showing
vengeance
before
on
is
my
blue
pater's
and red.
killers.
So the actual
Haven't
line
you
of
had
plastic
enough
itself
bloodshed
is
for
like
one
half
day?
and half. Like
That's
one
why
half
I'm
of it is
hiring
red,
a
one half of
Mystios
it is
to do the
blue
fighting for
on
me.
the actual line.
And my brother said
So
he
like
could
one
use
side
your
of the
help
dragon
too.
will be red and the other side will be blue, and it creates a kind of cool effect. I got a tricolor one. So rather than there being 2 colors where each color has 180 degrees of the line, it's 3 colors where each color has 120 degrees. And it's blue, green, and purple, I believe, are the colors. I haven't tried printing
I'll
anything
stay
with
and
it yet,
How should
or
I
any of
track
my new
down the
filaments that I
bandits
got, but I'm
Timotheos
looking
mentioned?
forward to trying them
Their
out.
hideout is rumored to be just
I'm gonna
west of here,
make some cool
in the
things.
ruined temple of Zeus.
I'll make sure the bandits pay for what they did.
I got like a transparent dark blue as well, because it was on sale for like 20 bucks.
Timotheos, you said you could use my help.
And it looks pretty cool.
My father served in the Athenian military. He deserves a proper military burial in his Athenian armor. But that armor was stolen from our home not that long ago.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been paying
You want
attention to
me
what
to
you
get
guys
it
have been
back?
telling me.
My father said he saw the thief running out of town after he stole it. But the merchant should have some Athenian armor. Tell him it's for the
What's with this camera shot?
They were friends.
I'll get the armor for your father's burial.
Okay, well. But yeah. And let's see here. Speaking of things you just remembered, the mystery dungeon packages to be mailing in sometime soon. Mystery dungeon mystery packages. That does make sense. At first I was like, wow, this is a kerfuffle of words. Interesting. Gonna be mad if your brother thinks what is for him. Asked him if he wanted one when you bought them back in March. He told you no. Here, let's find and kill the bandits here. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see what those are like. Remember how it took a whole freaking month for the pink brownie wine and indigo rose tomatoes to sprout up? The rest of the ones that you planted in a little less than a week ago have already started sprouting quite a bit. It doesn't have a lot of leaves, but it's getting pretty tall. Nice. Don't know if you should transfer them or wait a little bit longer. I usually wait until they have like a couple true leaves and then I transfer them. But like if you transfer them now, they'd probably be fine. Oh, it's in Corintha, in the western part of the Cranion Plains? Where's the Cranion Plains? Oh, so here. Ruined Temple of Zeus. So western part of the... It has to be this, and that looks like a fort on the map. I'm going there and I'm murderizing all the bandits. This is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, anyway, if I grab them from the other room, I haven't even put them in here yet, because I need to sort out all my filaments. Because I just have, like, boxes of filament everywhere there under my keyboard. I have a whole bunch of 3D printed crap all over my keyboard. But all these boxes are all spools of 3D printing filament. And now that I have 7 new boxes, I don't know where exactly to put them. So I just have a tower over here. So I just have like a tower of new filament to print things out
You
of.
stretch your wings.
Tried printing out some dragons for Fraggin. So I haven't actually opened any of these yet. But I am kind of looking forward to trying out printing in them. So here's this rainbow one that I got. Where it's like, yeah, I just color changed along the way across so many different colors. So that would probably be a pretty cool dragon, I would imagine. So yeah, I'll probably play around with these when I'm back after the following weekend. Most likely. These other ones. color black and green, tricolor, yeah, this is the tricolor one. And I got a do color black and dark green one, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is blue, green, and purple that each have like 120 degrees. So you can see the green and blue there. You can see it looks kind of purplish, reddish here. And it's kind of weird looking, isn't it? So we'll see what this is like to print with. So I'm going to do a lot of like experiments with these new filaments that I haven't played with before. And see if I can make some really cool Fragapalooza prizes stuff. Because I don't know if I mentioned this during the Assassin's Creed Odyssey stream, this situation that's going on. Prizing there. When I first went to Fragapalooza in 2019, and I won both of the Smash tournaments, my prizes were a Chromebook, which I actually used a decent bit out at Rock Lake this past weekend, and these headset headphones. Maybe not these exact ones, because I bought a second pair of the exact same thing later, because I thought they were dying, when it turned out the cable was dying, and I've kind of alternated between the two back and forth ever since, but basically these headphones, maybe these are the exact ones I won at Frag in 2019, maybe they're not. It's a 50-50 chance. If not, they're on a shelf behind me. And, like, those are some pretty significant prizes to bring home for the free-for-all tournament and the doubles tournament. Like, winning a small computer and, like, some actual really nice headset headphones. That was pretty cool. And then when things went online, it was just cash prizes, since that was, like, the easiest thing to do online. And then, in last year, for the prizes, I didn't know what the prizes were going to be until actual Fragapalooza, and it sounds like that's going to be the case this year as well. Like, pricing's going to be figured out, like, at the event, and when an inventory is done of what stuff can be given away for different things, so I have no idea what the pricing's going to be. But last year it ended up being Steam keys. And I thought, like, oh, like, what if you don't play on PC, or what if you don't like the specific game? Then you're just kind of shit out of luck. And when you compare that to when I first won in 2019, where you won, like, a whole friggin' computer, it's like, yeah, like, if it's a game that you really like and would really enjoy playing on Steam, then hey, great. But if you're not a PC player, or it's not a game you're interested in, then it's just kind of like, oh, well, it was fun playing in that tournament, but I don't really get, like, anything cool out of it. So, I don't know what it's gonna be this year. There should be probably some sort of physical prizes for the free-for-all, most likely, because that one's getting sponsored. And the sponsor might have physical prizes. I have no idea what the sponsor's gonna provide. Maybe it'll be Steam keys too. But just in case, yeah, it's not even Steam Wallet, it's just Steam keys, because they got, like, a deal, like, as part of the organization of Fragapalooza, to get, like, a bazillion Steam keys for so many different games. There was, like, 200 or 300 some games that they had to give away at Fragapalooza last year. It was insane. So after tournaments, they just call me over and be like, hey, Harmonia, what do you think are, like, some good value games to give to, like, the tournament winners? And then, like, the lesser value games were, like, ones that were given away randomly on stream and stuff like that during the Fragapalooza stream. But they wanted to have, like, the big ones be for tournament winners and stuff like that. So they called me over, I looked through the list of Steam games, and I was kind of assigning games to people as prizes, like, the Mass Effect trilogy, or the Complete Edition, or whatever it's called. That's a lot of value there, let's give first place that one, for example. So yeah, there might be some other prizes. There might not be. I don't know, I won't find out until actual Frag. But I'm not exactly Mr. Moneybags, considering I just graduated university last month, so, you know, I'm not exactly gonna be shelling out to buy people computers or anything like that. But something cheap and easy is 3D printing. I'm a broke university graduate, I almost said university student. I'm a broke university graduate, but I'm a broke university graduate with a 3D printer. So I can make a whole bunch of cool things cheaply and easily. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I don't one-shot you. But yeah, and let's see here. And the golden pear things have already started getting a few small flowers on them. Golden pearl? You mean there? I got a green apple. Yeah, some of mine are starting to ripen, which means I'll probably be able to find out what they taste like soon. I have no idea right now. Yeah, let's see here. But yeah, those combination ones are so freaking cool. Of the multiple colors on one line, I really like my two color of red and blue. I'm really looking forward to trying out both my tricolor, both my tricolor blue, red, and blue, green, and purple, I think it is. And my combination, green and black was the other combo one that I got. Like, that should make a cool dragon. One that's like half black, half green on different sides. What the heck are you doing, man? Like, that should be cool. So I'll probably try printing a dragon out of one of, like, my new colors next. Most likely. You see nothing. You see nothing. Anyway, but yeah, let's see here. Can't believe you got that way after the trip estimation. Should have gone before. That way you could have used it and print you some things with it. Yeah, sorry about that. Can we print some fidget spinners? I probably could. I'm sure people have made designs of that. People have made designs of all sorts of, like, incredibly wacky things. Has very much been the case. You can find some very crazy designs of, like, who made a 3D model for this? There's all sorts of stuff. My brother also just got a 3D gaming laptop that just came in. What's a 3D gaming laptop? As opposed to, like, a 2D gaming laptop? Is it a gaming laptop that also 3D prints? You have to describe to me what a 3D gaming laptop is. Because I am not entirely sure here. Hey, friend. Let's punch. And do that
Now
all.
to pick up the armor.
Think of 3D printer when you type that. It's pretty funny, though.
A ledger.
It's a 3D gaming laptop.
Likinos' father wrote
But
a
I just
lot
hope he's
about
enjoying
me
his
to their
gaming
leader,
laptop.
a man named Ipa.
Oh, I just never realized you typed 3D gaming laptop. Yeah, I want a 3D gaming laptop. Yoink. But yeah, hasn't even set it up yet. Okay, so maybe he'll enjoy it soon. Oh, that's not a great sound. But yeah, pretty small, but it's got some weight to it. Okay, yeah, that's kind of how mine, my gaming laptop goes. And its battery life sucks. Find and talk to the merchant. The merchant is in Corintha. His village is in the northeastern part of the Grove of Cromyon. So somewhere over here. I haven't gone into this area before, apparently. South of the ruined Temple of Zeus. I don't know where the... Oh. Yeah, just go south from here. I don't need to mark anything. Just go south. Which is... That's east. This is south. Here we go. Yeah, here's a pretty big... Yeah, I remember seeing that before. Pretty large machine there. Yeah. I like how my machine, well, sometimes gets the job done. But it, man, does it get loud, and man, does its battery life suck. But yeah, anyway. So I'm 3D printing a whole bunch of stuff lately. I'm looking forward to trying with some of these new filaments. And if someone just really, really doesn't like any of the things that I have on display there, I might be tempted to say, like, hey, like, if you'd like to just put in a request for me to 3D print something else, let me know and I can print it later. I'm not gonna bring, like, my machine there. My cousin will bring his small portable machine to print, like, badges for people there. But I'm not bringing my machine. It's a little bit too chunky. I'm not bringing piles and piles of filament. I don't actually know how much filament my cousin brings when he takes his printer to frag. But, I would just tell people, like, hey, if you want something else, let me know and I'll print you something else. Just with the caveat that you should be the one coming to me to pick it up, because I don't really want to drive out to deliver things to people, like, however long later, when they live in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. Take time out of my schedule to do that. So if someone just comes and, like, grabs something from me, then, like, hey, then request whatever color dragon you want or whatever other thing that's relatively easy to print. This is gonna explode, right? There! Just for fun. Destroying a whole bunch of supplies. Yeah, it has almost a terabyte on it. Nice. I wonder how many terabytes I have on this machine. Never actually counted it up, but it's a lot. This machine is, let's see here. I have 4 drives in it. It is 10? Well, let's just say 9 then, because that's basically what it is. 9, 10, 14, yeah, basically just 14 when you add that. A little bit over 14. Well, desktop is what it is. They're both computers. Laptop and desktop. But yeah, I have a lot of drives put into this machine. Because when I buy new drives, I don't really take old ones out. I just put more in.
Timotheos can buy his father's armor back if he likes. Won't be cheap, though.
What do you mean?
Diocles sold me his armor not too long ago.
Timotheus said his father's armor was stolen.
Well, I have it here and I'm no thief. I also have another set of Athenian armor. Not as nice, but it'll do for the burial.
Oh, that is actually pretty pricey. Nor the armor or else. I'll buy both. I'll be
take
nice.
Armor.
You'll find it in the chest upstairs. Pleasure doing business with you.
Let's just go take them both anyway. Just upstairs of what? Oh, this way. No, they're not the same thing. A computer could be a desktop or a laptop. Or your car, or your phone. So many things it could be, actually. But generally, it usually means desktop or laptop. But it usually means. There's a mini 3D prints of SpongeBob characters with shits and giggles as some of the prizes. You know, there was actually a SpongeBob 3D print that I did for Anima a while back that was really funny. I think it was on printables. I'll see if I can find it. Here, if I look up printables. I did actually do a SpongeBob print for Anima, was the case. Like, let's see here. Apparently there's a contest for collapsible models right now. I think it was this one I printed for Anima. It's the SpongeBob Buddha. I guess someone painted this one later. But, anyway, so there's that. 3D print of a minion. I'm sure that there's lots of models of that, most likely. But yeah, there's ones like that. I printed one of those and sent it to Anima, so she presumably has it around at her place somewhere. There's some buff Pokemon that I've seen. I haven't tried printing them before. But if I look up Pikachu, I remember seeing a, Okay, maybe I just need to look up Swole Pikachu. I know I have it in my saved models somewhere. Pikachu Flex. That looks like an AI-generated image there. Hold on. Buff Pikachu? There was one that someone made that was really funny. Gosh dang it. Maybe if I look at my liked models. Let's see here. Liked models, because I think it's in there. I've liked a whole bunch of gardening things and like dragons to look for a frag later. And there's really cool things that people have designed, like rubber band guns and handy things like zip ties. I know I saved a Pikachu one. That's kind of cool. But yeah, maybe I'll print some of these because those are really cool. These are really cool, but they're a decent bit of work to assemble. Where the heck? Someone designed Raiden's armor. It's a 3D print, which is pretty cool. Oh, I could print some Minecraft axolotls. Oh, what if I did some of that in like my transparent filament? Like transparent blue and stuff. That would actually be pretty cool. Maybe I'll actually try doing some of those. That'd be cool. Where's the Swole Pikachu? I might also do some of these just because it's funny. Like if someone actually wants to take home a trophy. I could have sworn whoops, I can't spell. Did I go past it? Oh, here it is. It's Ultra Swole Pikachu. That's what it is. So there's that. So the two different things that print, and then I guess you just like glue them together afterwards. And this has clearly been painted after the fact. So I probably wouldn't paint it. I mean, I don't know if I have any brown paint around. How come you didn't print that for you? It didn't occur to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's that. There's some really funny models that people have made. Actually, if I turn this back on, I know one of the ones I did do for Guzma. I just saw it there. And I know I have one of these around the household here, just a really little one, the rock type evolution. People have actually designed a lot of rock-based things when you look on 3D printing websites. Like, would I just look up Rocktopus? Rockdopus? Like that? Dwayne the Rocktopus? There's all sorts of things that people have made. Like, it's really quite the rabbit hole when you just start delving into like 3D models that people have designed for printing. Like, it's certainly something. Alright, I can just run over there, I guess. But yeah, gotta make a medium-sized one. Print out Swole Pikachu there. As one of the prizes for a frag, you mean? I don't think I have any matching paint, and I don't know if I'd go into that much effort for just like one potential prize. Most of the things are like just a little bit of gluing effort, or print in one piece like the dragons like that. Which, it's really nice how they print in one piece, even if they take like 5 or 6 hours to print. So if I did do that, like I could do that, but it would just be like one color most likely. But it would still be kind of funny. Would definitely be the case. Also, thinking about print time. On these dragons here, these are apparently like pretty popular dragons, because whenever you see like social media posts about like 3D printing stuff or examples of printing, I see these exact dragon models come up a lot. And there was this one short that I had recommended to me on YouTube that was like, how long does 3D printing really take? I saw in the thumbnail was one of these dragons. And I was curious, so like, how fast does this person's printer go in the YouTube video? And I clicked on it, and it was like, oh, when I do a time lapse, it looks like it goes super fast, but how long does it take in reality? And apparently the answer was like 13 hours. I was like, what? 13 hours? I print one of these in like 5 hours, 50 minutes, I think it is. I can check what the most recent print time was on the thingamabob. Let's see here. If I go to, is it just, yeah, history here. Articulated dragon, no stash, because I'd like to print the stash separately. Oh, print time 6.5 hours. The estimated time was 5 hours, 50 minutes, but the actual print time was 6.5 hours. Wow, it was a decent bit off its estimate, but still. Oh yeah, there are lightsabers. There are collapsible lightsabers that people have designed. I think I have one in my liked models somewhere. I think. Here, my profile, liked models. Let's just put this blue dragon on my desk here for now. And that was one of the things I was also thinking about printing for Frag, is just like those collapsible swords. There's also a collapsible master sword design that I saw at one point. This one is the crazy one. I'm not making one of these for Frag. This takes me like 20 hours of print time and then like at least a weekend of assembly. Like, when you count the parts that I'll probably break in trying to assemble the hilt, and then printing more, and then leaving them clamped in the vice grips in the garage to keep them together while the glue is setting, and all that mess of stuff. So this is a really cool one, but too much effort to be making a whole bunch of these. Like, that is a lot on me. It's the case. I have a look up Master Sword. I think I saved a collapsible one. But, like, it's not very long. There's a scabbard, wall mount for Master Sword. This. Someone designed this, where it's like a collapsible Master Sword. Although it's just not very long, because it prints in place and it's collapsible, so it's more like a Master Dagger. It's actually longer in this preview than I thought it would be. This makes it look a little bit shorter. Unless, I don't know. Someone printed it tiny here, clearly. But yeah, and then it just prints in place and you can, like, collapse it and expand it and stuff. Like, that might be fun to print. It's just, like, one piece. Might be kind of fun there. This is the poison dragon that I was showing that I like to do in that 2-color filament. I already printed one in the 2-color filament that sits on my desk at work. Hence me printing another one in that 2-color filament because I knew from the first time it looked cool. But if I look up collapse, yeah, there's stuff like this where it's like, that is pretty cool, let's face it. That is pretty neat. Like, you just print it in one piece, and then you can just expand it into a full blade. Like, that's cool, let's face it. So I could print some stuff like that, is what I might do. There's some really cool things that people have designed. And there's a collapsing pirate sword. Pokeball vase, that's an assembly thing as well, I believe. Multiple pieces. I might print some of those for some of my plants that I start. Where is that? I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Pokeball planter. I think it's a few pieces. I mean, it's not too bad. It looks like they designed a whole bunch of things there. I don't know how many people at Frag would be as into gardening as I am. I could print like one of my really cool seed starters that I like to start a whole bunch of seeds in, but I don't know how many other people are into that. Is the case. But they are cool. There's like Oddish planters and stuff too. It's just super fun, and then it like grows out the top. There's all sorts of things that people have designed. Plantentopf im Stil des Pokémon Mirafla Flanta, designed like the Pokémon Odd. Ah, yes, the Pokémon Odd, my favorite Pokémon there. These were things I printed for Sate Jam when I went down to Texas, considering he's big into Metroid. So I printed him like some coasters and stuff, and he seemed to like them. Anyway, yeah, there's all sorts of cool things. Is the case. But yeah, don't make it tiny, gotta make it big enough for someone to really want it, but don't make it fucking huge. What, the big swole Pikachu? Sure, if you did it one color at the right size, someone out there with Frag would definitely want it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Also, one of the things I was thinking about doing, like, in the past, anytime I've gone to Fragapalooza, I don't think that there's been anyone in my stream before that's told me that they're also going to Frag. But this time I know that there's at least 2 people that pop into my stream a decent smidge that are like, hey, I'm going to Frag too. So one of the things I was thinking about doing, if I come to Frag with a whole bunch of 3D printed stuff anyway, I was thinking about being like, hey, you're someone that has been to like my streams a whole bunch and you're here at Frag, here, you can select a 3D printed thing too, is what I was thinking about doing. Assuming I can print enough things in time. But I'd probably like let the people that win tournaments choose first for like, you know, fairness of having won the tournaments. Is what I would probably do.